Hey everyone, this is MJ. I'm so excited you've joined me for my countdown to Christmas featuring MJ's Merry Minis. I've designed 25 Christmas ornaments and each one will release from December 1st through to December 25th, and you'll be able to find the pattern for free on my blog on the ornaments release day. Now I'm hosting a crochet along over in my Facebook community group, and the link will be in the description box if you want to join in and post your pictures. If you'd rather not wait for all 25 ornaments to release, I've decided to put together a beautifully designed ebook featuring all 25 crochet ornaments. You can purchase the ebook through the link in my description box. Hey, this is MJ, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make these cute little bubble tree, Christmas tree ornaments. You will need some worsted weight yarn. I'm using Wool of the Andes worsted weight in Mink Heather. You'll need a G size crochet hook, which is a 4mm, and this is a Furls Streamline wood hook. You'll need some cinnamon sticks. These are about 3¼ inches long, a bead, and some scissors and a yarn needle. And you'll just need a glue gun to glue your cinnamon stick inside your little tree. If you've made my bubble tree pattern, you'll be familiar with this design. So this is similar to my bulky and quick trees, but we're just making a little mini version. So we're gonna start out with a magic ring. So wrap the yarn loosely around your index finger 3 times, slide your hook through, pull that first loop, and we'll chain 2. Now we'll work 9 half double crochets in the ring. Okay, so I've worked my 9 half double crochets, and now we want to pull the ring tight. So just make sure you can see lots of your loops here. Take your tail, start to pull it in. 1 loop only is going to pull in. Now that's the loop we want to pull, and it just gets the other loop to pull tight, and then just take your tail and pull. That's going to be a nice tight top of our tree. Slip stitch in the top of our first half double crochet. Okay, and then we'll chain 1. We'll work 1 single crochet in every stitch around for a total of 9 stitches. We're not including the chain as a stitch. Okay, so once you've worked around, we'll then slip stitch to join in the top of the first single crochet. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, so when we make a bobble, we're always going to be turning over to the wrong side of our work, because when a bobble stitch is made, it pops to the other side. So if we were to stay on the right side, our bobbles would all be going inside our tree, which wouldn't obviously give us the effect we're going for. So we want to turn these rounds when we make a bobble. So what we're gonna do is work a single crochet into the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then we're gonna make a bobble. Now to do a bobble, we yarn over, go through the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, go back down through the same stitch, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, back down through the same stitch. So this is the 3rd time, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So you now should have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pulling through all 4 loops. Then we'll single crochet into the next 2. We'll do a bobble in the next stitch. So we do 2 single crochet and then a bobble, and that's the repeat pattern. So you're always going down through that same stitch 3 times, pulling through 2. You should end up with 4 on your hook. You know you've done it correct. Pull through. Okay, and we're going to have one more bobble in the last stitch. Okay, so we've made 3 bobbles, and now we're going to slip stitch to join. Chain 1, and we'll turn back, and if we pop this, you can see the bobbles have popped out to this side. And now we're going to do an increase round. So round 4 will increase. So what we're going to do, I've already chained 1, we'll work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 single crochet. 1, 2. Single crochet in the next 2, and then an increase. So 2 in the next. 1 in the next 2, and then 2. We'll slip stitch in the first single crochet to join, chain 1, and we're turning again, okay? So now we're doing another bobble round. The bobble round here is going to stay the same with that 1 single crochet in 2 and then a bobble. So round 5, 1, each of the next 2, and then a bobble. One in the next 2, single crochet, and then a bobble. So I am going to repeat that now all the way around. So remember, you should be ending with a bobble, and we'll have 4 bobbles after this round. I just haven't slip stitched, but what I'm going to do is get rid of, it's a good idea to get rid of this tail, because you want to make sure that you get it out of the way and that we don't glue our cinnamon stick to it. So this is the inside of my work right now. Just going to get that out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to slip stitch to join. Finished with my bobble. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, pop that so you can see those little bobbles. And we're doing another increase round. So this is round 6, and what we'll do now is work 1 single crochet in 3 stitches, and then we'll do an increase. So 1, 2, 3, and then do 2 in the next. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 in the next. We're just repeating this all the way around. There should be 2 in that final stitch. We'll slip stitch to join. So we've now increased to 15 stitches. We'll chain 1 and turn, and we're back to doing the bobbles. So now we're on to round 7. Again, we're going to do a single crochet in the first 2 and then a bobble. Single crochet in the next 2 and then a bobble, and work that around. So 1, 2, and then a bobble. So this round, you'll end up now with 5 bobbles. Okay, so I'm going to complete that and I'll meet you up at the end. Okay, so I've ended with my bobble. We'll slip stitch in the first single crochet to join, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so that's how it's looking. You're gonna notice that at our join, our bobbles are gonna be more aligned, and then to this side, they're more offset. So I like to look at this as the front rather than this, but it's just the way the bobbles fall, and it still all kind of looks nice regardless. So just so you know, you're not doing anything wrong. This is how the back will line up and the front will be offset. So now we are on to round 8, which is another increase. So we'll work a single crochet in the first 4 stitches. And then we'll do an increase. So 2 in the next. A single crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase in the next. So repeat that around. So now we've increased to 18 stitches. We'll slip stitch in the first single crochet to join. We'll chain 1 and turn, and we'll do a single crochet in the first 2, and then a bobble. And we're just going to repeat. I keep catching this yarn. Okay, so and then we'll do a bobble. And we'll just repeat this all the way around. So 1, 2, and then a bobble. Okay, so we'll have 6 bobbles on this round. Okay, so I've ended with a bobble. We'll slip stitch into the first single crochet, chain 1 and turn, and now we're not doing any more increases, so we'll just work a single crochet into every stitch around for a total of 18 stitches. Okay, and now we'll slip stitch in the first single crochet to join. Chain 1, and now we'll turn and do another bobble round. So round 11, we'll work 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then we'll do a bobble. Then we'll single crochet in the next 2, and then a bobble. Okay, so we'll work 2 and a bobble around. Okay, and then you'll have 1 single crochet in the last stitch, slip stitch to join, chain 1, and we're just going to finish off with 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So round 12 will be the final round for this little guy. So we'll finish off by slip stitching to join. You can fasten this off, weave in that tail. So just use your yarn needle. We've already dealt with that starting tail, so we'll be good to glue our cinnamon stick inside. I just like to weave it in on the inside here. Okay, so then our stick's gonna go up inside. We need some twine for hanging. So I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take my larger yarn needle. And I am just going to weave through here the top. Whoops, just make sure that's even. Then you can just knot the top and then we'll string the bead on. Bead will just sort of go right over the knot and it will help secure it. You could always put a dab of glue if you really don't want it to move. And then you can just knot this up for hanging. Give that a trim. Again, so you can see how some of the baubles line up and then some of them are offset. Our little tree. So I'm just going to take my glue gun and add some glue just to the top here. We're just going to shove it up inside. And there, our little ornament is complete. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tap the bell to stay updated on new videos and tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day.